Welcome back to State of Decay. We are going to be finishing up our builder legacy on Lethal tonight. At least that's the plan. I can't make any guarantees, but I'm pretty confident that nothing's going to screw up at this point. Then after that, we're going to start a new community, and I've decided that we're going to go to Drucker County. Reason being,
Survival depends on people. We need more of us, which means we have to make this a place worth living in.
I don't
I'm
like
on the
Drucker
job.
County. But
I'm sorry, I can't.
don't know if this is going to count. I think I just need to wait. It should be fine. But key is, I don't like Drucker County. That's what I was saying. Yeah. So I'm thinking, I don't know if I have it in me to do 4 runs through of Lethal. Especially because I don't even really care about the other builds. So I'm thinking this next Drucker County run is going to be my last run. And we're probably going to go with one of the harder ones to get, which is going to be the Trader Legacy. Now that may sound like I'm going to end this sometime soon, but no, in reality it's still going to take like a month. But I am coming to the end of this game. I have a few ideas of what I might replace it with, but for now at least I might take a bit of a break from State of Decay. We'll figure it out. Because I have reached the point where it is, unless I push myself to do something different, it's kind of repetitive. Which is fine. I'm in lethal difficulty. It's totally fine that we have reached the point that lethal difficulty is doable. Also, these are strong words for someone who had 2 community members at some point in this community. So again, this is only going to be something I come to the conclusion of once I've beaten another lethal map. For all I know, it could be 3 months from now. We might have lucked out on this one, to be honest. Especially because I have to do a mostly fresh community. It's entirely possible the new people we send, or the people we send in, get killed somehow. And we have to start entirely fresh. At which point I will still stick to my word and we will still complete the legacy. Unfortunately, my only mission is
What
wait
if I could?
26 minutes. 27 minutes, actually. Like, there's nothing left to do. Oh, wait, where did these guys come from? Where did a random hostile community come from? Just up the road. I do not appreciate that. gun in the car? I can't remember if we had some. Okay. I was thinking maybe we had a gun, we were ready to quick swap. We don't have gas, I'll go ahead and load up some gas. And repair kit. It's not like we don't have fuel. We need to remember to grab the radio before we end the game. We got 3 barrels. Watch out for them. They're in the direction I intend to head. Ah, they got me. I hit one with the engine. That's a lot of zombies. This is probably using the strategy at night. I can't see anything. Kind of run them over when you can't see them. Wow, we were hitting all the engine shots. That's like 3 hits already. This car's not going to last long before I gotta use a kit.
Locked.
I didn't think so. What skills do you have? Discipline. That's not stealth.
Maybe someone would want this.
Oh, hey, smoke grenade. I'm probably gonna load up at least one of my survivors with a bunch of smoke grenades. Okay. Just so that we don't lose all the smoke grenades we have, because we have a lot of smoke grenades. Don't you dare shout.
I still hear them shambling about.
I think a screamer screamed with how many zombies show up from that one. When I drove around the building in a car.
Someone must be upset they left this behind.
Don't. Crossbow, fireworks.
I think that's all I'm going to find here.
I'm going to use that. Regular painkillers are barely worth using when you just make a bunch of strong ones. Ethanol. Let's check the trunk. Parts, that's okay, we can get plenty of parts.
That juggernaut is covered in plague.
Let's go home and deposit this all. Come on, there's gotta be some mission that's gonna pop up. I need something to do. I think the biggest thing we're gonna have to get used to is not having an amazing car. We can take the crossbow with us, but we can't take the car. So we are entirely on our own. Until we raise enough influence to buy it again, at least. But that will be a bit... It's not exactly cheap when you have other things to buy in the early game. Though, again, if we bring in qualified survivors, we have less things we need to buy in the early game. Because a qualified survivor can probably easily do things like take out hearts, which is going to give us even more influence early on. And theoretically, if you just want to sell them for their skills, you could load them up with a bunch of items to sell. And throw them in your legacy pool. And then when you pull them over to another community, there's effectively a discount. You still need the initial cost, but you can get a little bit back. I can't imagine that'd be very worth it, because you're giving up the opportunity to bring over other things.
People are on edge.
I don't know what to do. I wasn't expecting to just wait for 20 minutes, and actually I need to find something to do, because I'm going to have to wait even longer after that. Then we head over here, there's a garage that might contain materials. This looks like a good place to find some ingredients. I'm already tired. Nothing's happening, I need a quest.
I keep getting questions about these Clio supply drops we used to see. For the 100th time, let me confirm that Red Talon has no knowledge of any such program.
Locked.
Sure they don't.
There's always a few more around.
We're also not going to immediately have a radio tower. So we won't be able to immediately safely take out hearts without more waking up. That might make a difference. Well, you know, it might not. We shall see. There we go, bag of materials. That'll be a help to us. Definitely, I'm kind of hoping we find some base mods. Like, it would be crazy if we found a white noise machine right now. I've only seen it once, and it's on a community that nearly died, or did die, one of the two. We should probably go back and actually definitively get rid of that community. Because at this point, they have pretty much failed. There's no reason to keep them around. I can just return the survivors to the pool. But they taught us some important lessons, like if you're going to reset the map, don't have a base that's isolated,
Creepers here.
because the innate feature where it makes sure that there's nothing immediately surrounding you doesn't apply when your base is isolated. So if you rely on those nearby buildings early on, there might just be nothing to loot. I think that's a waste of a tank. You can probably let it get a bit lower. At least by the time we get home. I've also never used most of the bases in Drucker County, so I'm curious how that's going to go.
If you need something, we've got stuff to trade. Stop on by.
The only one I used was the drive-in, which is a very good base, but
Here it is. I'm sure someone can put this to good use.
might be more interesting to see the lower tier bases. But last time we walked into Drucker with a full crew and just sort of immediately moved into the best map, or best base.
I might want to think
We have
about
plenty
going
of standing.
over.
Let's see what they have to trade. Whee! Come on, Farrell.
I'm over here.
That's good, so are the zombies. Don't ask why. I had nothing to do with it.
I'm looking to trade.
Alright, yeah, I guess we'll trade.
How about we see what we've got?
Why not?
Oh, that's pretty normal. Weird stuff. Yeah, I'll
Not
take
bad.
this.
Would you like to trade?
Okay.
No, nothing else I care about. Alright, so we spent like 120 or 150 or something. And we're gonna get
I owe you one.
100 back. So that's not too bad.
That's a plague bloater.
But technically, that's practically just a sale, and I didn't really need that, so I've been tricked into a sale. Alright, now we're back to awkwardly bordering. Wow, that was quite good parking. I mean, not really, but kind of. That's what the key part of that was surprisingly. Alright, had to drink some water there, we're back. Well, AMD decided it needed to do an update, so I'm guessing it's 12 or something. Yeah, there we go. Oh, and we're tired. Let's go find a gun to hold on to for this character. Before we switch over.
Nice job, guys.
Maybe the shotgun.
Good to see you, ain't that?
A little bit more Rebecca. See if we can get her up. Hero status.
Hey, we got a job from you.
Yeah, I can do that. I remember this one being pretty straightforward. You basically just get in your car, find their ambulance. Where's my crossbow? There we go. And then drive around for a while.
I should be there in no
Which
time.
is exactly what we need. Anything to do.
Thank you so much.
Is it actually productive? Not really, because we're just going to get more standing we don't need, but it gives me something to do. I still need to remember not to put off my legacy for so long. Because I can always just not take the final mission. But otherwise I'm stuck sitting here awkwardly waiting.
Hi there.
What are we waiting for?
Ooh, a follower. I don't think we've ever done a mission with a follower on this map. That was more than just take them home or something.
Better than nothing.
I don't know if there's any specific reason why we haven't done that. Not like it's incredibly dangerous for them. And kind of me, because when it becomes incredibly dangerous, then I need to flee. Fleeing is usually risky, considering, well, you're probably fleeing from something. Unless you're just preemptively fleeing, that's always an option. Floater.
Let's avoid
Lots
a
of
close
loaders,
encounter
actually.
of the bloater kind, okay?
Let's get this bloater to follow.
Learn how to stay out of that cloud. All right, let me just check the trunk for a toolkit. I should have this
Toolkit,
fixed in no time.
yes. Watch out. Fade in that way. Fade them all. Run after me. Why are you stupid?
We're surrounded.
There's like one zone. I think there are quite a few over there. But that's nothing you can't handle.
Better give it one more hit.
Is that not where the gas is? Oh, I think I need to repair first. Alright. Get in.
You think we can pick up the pace?
Technically. When we stop this thing, I need to check the storage, because
Let's get
this
this party
might
started.
be just a better cargo van. The cargo van has terrible acceleration and turning, but this seems pretty good, as you can see. So it might be a good compromise between storage and actually being able to kill a feral if it was chasing me. Problem is, I don't think I've ever seen these in the world naturally, unless
All right, this is
they're
the
part of
place
the
to
quest.
search. Be careful. We need you back after this.
And I mean ambulances, because this is technically just an ambulance with a skin on it.
Of course it's locked. I'm not alone in here.
Sure, search. Yeah, I've been in this building before.
Happy birthday to me. Put a light in the window. I'm heading home.
Apparently. It still says there's materials in this building for some reason. No, I guess not. That was just while the thing was popped up. Who lives right next to us? Bloody grunts. Too bad we're not giving it to them. I thought we were giving this to someone. I didn't realize. We're just returning back to the Blood Saviors. HQ. That's pretty easy. Oh. Okay, we can get out this way. Yeah, I'm gonna get myself one of these. Okay. Well, scratch what I said. That's an ambulance. So that might have been part of a mission, as I said. That was very graceful. Yeah, here you go, have your donation.
I swear I'm this close to beating on someone. What a load of bullshit.
I think this has either the same or one road less than a cargo van. Which, honestly, is a fair trade for actually being able to move. Alright, I'm stealing this. I wonder if the ambulance has any upgrades. Far. It is up here. I just didn't think it was that far. I was initially going to run this distance. I'm glad I didn't. I'm trying to put some blood on the bloodmobile. I don't really need any of that. Go, 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 go. Okay, let's investigate that ambulance. Find a way down. This is fine. I had no choice. I wanted to avoid everything else going on there. Even Kronos' water better than this thing does. Is that another bloodmobile? No, I'm on the wrong side of the river. Ambulance all the way up here. I feel like this is one of those quests where they wanted me to get a crossbow out of it. No, the crossbow is in the van. I think this has to be random spawn then. I can't think of a quest this would have been assigned to. Because the crossbow comes from a white van. In fact, that's where a white van came from. So I think I've changed my mind. I think we're going to start a fresh community. It sounds like a bad idea. Oh yeah, this has the same storage, it looks like.
Oh, hell yeah.
If we keep up this momentum, our base will be a fortress against the undead. A place we're proud to call home.
So, all I need to do is run back here with someone. This is fine. Actually, it is. I've down that hill twice. It's surprisingly go downable. Navigable. Navigable sounds right. Yeah, smacking that hay bale. That didn't turn as much as I expected it to. Alright, time for something dumb. It's fine, what are the odds I encounter more than one feral at once? Pretty high, actually. Any wandering hordes of ferals we find are probably going to be trickles. But yeah, I think it might be more interesting if we do a fresh community. I tried to dodge that. But dodging never works. Once the game has decided you've been grabbed, you're grabbed. I think there's exactly one skill that lets you escape from a grab. Except I don't think it tells you that. And it requires timing, but you can, like, press at the right time
Look out, we got a freak over
to
here.
escape the grab. I think it's like just as they start to bite you, you can cancel it out. But that's only something I read somewhere. I don't know how true it is, and I haven't had an
Better
opportunity
take
to
a
test it.
break. I need it.
Oh, well, that's still going. Yeah, we ran out of seeds because we used them all. That's fine, we should be able to hold out. Well, we didn't use them all, but they're in storage for the next map.
Nice. No one here but us, I guess.
I think a starting fresh could be interesting.
Time to move along.
We're just gonna have the builder boon.
We have a guest here who wants to speak with you.
There we go.
Hang in there. I'm coming to you now.
Fail. Or at least fail from the strategy of smack him. But clearly that's a bad idea.
Now, go for the head.
Jump. Jump. We're good. Take out. Dodge.
Now, go for the head.
Dang it. Oh, he angled. Oh, that was almost a scratch. But we got it. Managed to take almost an entire plague bar there. If it wasn't for pathologists, we'd be dead right now.
Too much more exposure, and I'll be just another plague victim.
Why? You got over here? That's a lot.
I can't take much more.
Crap, don't have any healing. That's fine, there's a med kit in the ambulance. If I got feraled right now, I'd be dead. No, I think I maneuver around a single feral. Let's take the smart. Can't even dash right now. I'll use bandages. We don't need to use anything more than that. Actually, we need that to actually fuel up the car and repair it. It doesn't desperately need repairs, but I think it's smoking. Yeah, it is smoking. So I'm pretty sure this comes with... Yep, comes with ambulance sirens. Alright, let's get out of here. Good thing we just did repairs, I was trying to avoid them. Let me just shove that out of the way. There, ambulance parked. So this is a 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, the 3 part doesn't matter, just the 5. It's nothing really other than small cars. It has 4 slots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Yeah, this is equivalent storage. Nice.
Care to show Red Talon what you can accomplish? Time is of the essence on this.
We're definitely about to switch survivors, so I'm going to go ahead and drop this, and we'll head in.
I'm home now.
I need to grab a gun before we switch, though. I sort by last put in. Recently added, there we go. There, now I can quickly find the one that we dropped. Builder, the call is answered. Bang! Almost reached that play card across the street. Except that would be impossible for that to be the case, because you could never climb that base.
I don't say this often, but it's very nice to meet you. I just had a vision of how valuable we'd be to the right group.
Yeah, sure, you can join, I guess.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Nah, fine, I guess I'll refuse.
Oh, come on now.
You're not gonna fight me,
God help
are you?
if I find the asshole who fucked that up.
Maybe they'll just leave. There's 3
Nice
batches.
base and a plague-free town? I have a feeling this is just gonna keep on happening. But we can't take in everyone who shows up. We'll have to make some tough decisions.
This is the sort of thing that requires a leader's attention.
Was that another group? That's another group. Alright, I'm not about to be caught off guard here. Let me grab a smoke bomb and some actual bullets. Do you have a shotgun? I'd like to blast this guy in the face when the time comes. Oh, and a smoke bomb. These ones will be fine. It's the third guy who shows up. I think this guy's like, oh, I'm sick or something. No, these are the ones where one becomes hostile, one doesn't. Well, unfortunately for you, we already have a plumber. So the other thing we can check is 104, 108. What are your other stats? We're probably gonna go for Huda. Doesn't look like you've got anything that stands out. What if I take neither of you? I mean, that's an option. It's not like we need them. Are they both going to fight me? Because we can't really feed them.
Come on.
Alright, goodbye. Goodbye. Oh, I need to refuse both of them.
You're gonna wish you said yes. What a load of crap.
No, we're good. Oh. No, they were shooting something else. We're good.
There's a guest here. I think you should come home and hear them out.
And this one is guaranteed to be hostile, I think. He's like, hey, you better let us in or else I'm the wolf and you're the pigs or whatever.
If I can't find a home soon, I'm in serious trouble.
I don't know, I guess not. Okay. I think it's a random series of them. I don't really need another gardener. But you do seem to have higher... Why do you... Oh, you already maxed out your combat skill, that's why you have higher health.
I can't believe you're saying no.
There, I've taken a grand total of 0.
We always have to consider the good of the community first. I hope we made the right call.
It's what Chase would have done. Alright, so I didn't need to do that, we're fine. Now it's prepared for hostiles. Let's go find this Red Town agent. Let's get back out of the car and put a new fuel can in here. No, what do you mean, no vehicle parked here? I know it looks like I'm cutting them out, but considering how I've parked in the past... Oh, we already had one in there. This is probably one of the last things we do, because I don't remember there being much time between the recruitment mission and the final mission.
Anybody here? This is gonna weigh on me.
Yeah, that's a dead person. Wow, free horde breaker. I mean, it's broken, but it's a free horde breaker.
Okay, that's heavy.
Dang it, I was gonna shut the door in his face. Alright, let's unload this stuff because we're carrying too much. I wonder why. There we go, parked. See, if we can park like that, I think we were parked before.
If anyone out there wants to trade, we're open for business.
Yeah, sure, I guess we can check out what's trading. Ammunition dealer, you say?
Hey there.
I hear something nearby. What do we got? Anti-material rifle.
Cállate!
Okay, it was just him. Back to trading. Got these seeds that we can do some farming if we need to.
Get us.
Oh, that sounds about right.
Already have magnum, rifle, shotgun, handgun. Yeah, we already have all those. I can buy an anti-material rifle for the fun of it. Do we need it? No, but it's only $325. What else am I going to spend $7,000 on?
Tire out lugging this shit around.
Take this too. I'll take a grenade launcher, but it should only ever be in our hands, so I'm not going to take it. because we're never going to use it. That goes for most of our armory when we haven't been using. Dang it. That's fine, we don't need to repair this, we're probably almost done. We'll probably break in the base defense anyways. I'll just hold on to these. It'll probably be good during the end. Speaking of which, there's one thing, if we do that, we won't have our signal booster if we do a fresh community.
So, we need to talk. I think our leader should be the one handling this.
Here we go, builder finale. Also, we got some jerks. It's not gonna be all the guys I turned away, is it? Because that's gonna be a little awkward. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that and put it on this character. I might call this character in. I don't know. If I do, it'll be a nice extra thing that he's carrying that. And while we're at it, I had a plan. Oh, I was gonna grab Plague. Bringing some Plague Cures with them, if we do ever bring them in. I don't know if we will. Alright, this is where it all goes wrong. We're ready.
Karma's a fucking bitch, isn't it?
Base is being attacked! Zombies are everywhere!
Grenade!
I know there's a lot of these, but we could do this.
That didn't do anything. Also, why is this guy... This is the part we were worried about.
Creek spotted. Don't lose sight of it.
Okay, good, one down. Yeah, I think my guys can handle it, the survivors. I hope it didn't just hit one of my party. It takes so much to go down.
Incoming freak!
Shut the door, please. Okay, don't shut the door. We'll just pray nothing gets me while I pull out some painkillers.
Stay out of the...
I don't have a fucking chance against this many Z's!
Taking a beat. There's a bunch of stuff I scavenged. I don't know about you guys, but I'm starting to like this.
I think we're almost done. The demons are dead. We got screamers.
Reloading.
This thing has no XP.
Everybody back to position, they're still coming!
Shut the door. Don't think we lost anyone. The only dead people are their dead people. If our people died, it pops up at the top.
Let's see some more of that, Amilos. Slowing down.
That was most of the dude's guns. I did not kill a Juggernaut with melee.
We got ourselves one badass headquarters here. And a top-notch crew to match. You hear that, Muertos? Ain't nothing gonna kick us
Well,
out
let's see
of
if I
here.
can grab something real quick. Dang it, too slow. Oh well, we're pretty well equipped. I probably could have geared up a few more people, but we're starting a fresh community anyways, and I never used people in my legacy pool. But we've done it. We have beaten Lethal.
Part of me can't believe we're still here. After so much loss. Now, the way I see it, all of this is just a first step. We take what we've done here, and we keep going, town by town. It ain't ever gonna be easy. But I know we're gonna win.
We did it. Look at that. Alright, pretty much everyone goes to the pool. You go to the pool. Somehow selected someone not in the pool. Oh, this guy has 2 slots still. Whoops. Well, he still goes to the pool. Everyone to the pool. Goodbye. Not sure where I got credits randomly. More specifically, not sure where I got Homecoming credits. And I guess Homecoming is in Heartland. Alright, look at that. We got a new community. Skip tutorial. Lethal. We're going to Drucker. Probably. Either Drucker or Cascade. We'll go Drucker. Alright, skip tutorial, right? Yeah, here we go. Build a boon. Base-wide power and water at any base, with no fuel cost or threat. Best boon in the game. Alright, let's see if we can... Ooh, computers, that might be good. Maybe a cook. I don't think a cook starting out is great. You know what? Let's generate 3 people with no special skill. Firewatch officer. Pretty high wits. We're only 2 models. I'm not even sure if I want the other one. I mixed that up. I thought it said dog puncher at first. Oh no, definitely not double food capacity. That is probably one of the worst things you can get in lethal. Or food consumption, not capacity. Go start to see. Wait, hold on, was that Scrum? I didn't know you could start with that. That's actually a pretty good one. Alright, I lied. We're keeping this guy. Just because I would be a fool to pass that up. I'm not sure what I'm going for. At this point, if I'm not going for all 3 blanks, then I'm just rolling until I get inspired. Oh yeah, fishing. That's +2 food per day. Which isn't that great in lethal, but it does negate the initial lethal, or their initial food amount. I'll think about it. Driving isn't a great one because it just applies to them. Lots of computers. Ah, yes, we'll have more fishers. Everyone fishes. In Drucker County, of course. Maybe I should have an actually useful skill, or maybe I should leave it blank. Cooking, or gardening, or starting with medicine, but generally we can find some of medicine pretty easily. I'm thinking more of the skills that we aren't going to find from recruiting, because we're going to be able to recruit. Making coffee, fatigue severity. It also comes with knowledge of cooking. I'll take that. Alright, this is our bad idea community. Sheriff, Warlord, Trader. These people are going to die. I have doomed them.
And we're empty. Again.
So, whose turn is it to find more fuel?
Not me. Last time I almost walked right into a horde.
I've done that before.
I have a better idea. We could settle down instead of moving on.
I admit it looks better than the last couple of towns we came through.
Now that you mention it, it does feel kind of homey.
It's settled. This town is where we'll set up our new base. We just have to find a spot that's defensible, maybe with some room to expand.
Alright.
Let's check out that place before somebody else loots it.
Got a repair kit, painkillers.
Maybe we should just take the next place we come across.
Can have that.
I really hope we find a new home soon.
You can have that. It's time to move into this tiny place. Keep an eye out for ferals. Thought it was already about to be feral. I heard something breathing behind me. Alright, one down. See, last time we were on Drucker County, we lived down here, which was great. Or, yeah, we lived over here at the Knight Family Drive, which is great and all, and apparently not infested, or in the area of Bloodheart, I mean. But, it was kind of on the other side of the map from literally everything. There's nothing over here. And there's mountains right here, there's mountains all around here, it's just mountains everywhere. So I had to use a bunch of fuel to get anywhere. So I'd like to avoid that. For the majority of the game. You can do that later on when we're more established, but early on it was a pain.
I've arrived. Commencing operations now.
Uh-oh, it's heading this way.
I thought it was a bloater. Let's shut the door while they handle the ones outside, apparently. What? tell you the truth, I don't have a plan right now.
I need a break. Once more in this history.
Alright, the head's exposed.
Not today.
Someone's stabbing it. Alright, admittedly, that was not terrible. I mean, I had some help, but I think if I was soloing a feral, I could actually kill it. That's one of the things I want to figure out. I want to learn how to kill a feral without having to rely on the crossbow. That's why I started fresh. We've gotten too comfortable with our one method of killing a feral.
Damn, too loud.
I can't believe they put a screamer in the first house. I've never seen that. I've only ever seen, like, 2 zombies. It's funny if having boons also affect your difficulty.
Okay, with some elbow grease, we could turn this place into a home.
Pretty sure this place has built-in kitchen, so they're gonna appreciate that, probably.
All right, we're clear. We should claim this place and get everybody moved in.
Let's do it.
Yeah, we got chef's kitchen, master bedroom, some trash we can clear.
Our first priority has to be gathering materials. We'll need them to improve this place. We're making headway, I guess.
I'm glad to hear it.
I gotta
What's out there?
deposit this stuff. As soon as possible, we want to establish a food outpost to negate our food costs. Where is our other member? You're the same one. Are they outside? Why are they outside? It's not safe. We just got attacked from that direction. They're just as infected as we are, pretty much. So we're probably going to end up playing as the other one. Good. Alright, come on, get up. I know you're injured. And we have some empty slots, that's good. I was worried when it told me that we only had the trash clearable. Clear this out.
Need anything while I'm out risking my life?
I do like the appearance of Drucker. It's a very unique map compared to the rest of them.
Maybe we can trade this with someone. Looks like I'm safe for now.
I just don't like existing in Drucker. Early on, at least.
I don't know who left this line around, but they're lost. Finished.
I wasn't sure if picking that up would get rid of the other one. So it should still be there, it just won't have the quest on it. Got space for 2 cars. which unfortunately we do kind of need to park in actual parking space, so that's gonna restrict our ability to quickly pull the car out if we need to do that for any reason. We're gonna need to scout. I'll mark that, but we're gonna search houses on the way. We need medical.
I'm glad we've already got a start on building this base up into something real.
I hope this place is as full as it looks.
Anybody over there want to get their hands dirty?
I'll be right there.
Thanks.
It's not safe here yet.
It's not safe. Gee, I wonder why. It's not like I'm being very loud.
I have eyes on a plague screamer.
Really? Probably that one. Queen-sized bed enabled. What does that mean? Oh, just that it gives 2 beds.
Another successful project under our belt.
Do we have active effect for, like, building faster or something? Yeah, we do. Excited. There we go. Okay, we're not going to be able to quickly do that, so we're going to be without injuries for a while. We don't have materials in general, really. We need to scout so we can figure out where the vehicle is and get a bunch of materials as soon as possible. So where are our possible friends? Over there? And we are the Sanctuary. I was curious. I'll take the parts for now. Actually, that's everything we need to have. We don't have a large bag.
I'm exhausted.
We'll slam the gate, even though we're already being fairly loud, but I'd rather not be even louder. If we're gonna be loud, we should be loud away from home. That's my thinking, anyway.
Time to move on.
Oh, shooter's textbook. That's gonna be great. Well, that's a cell tower.
Quiet.
I didn't have to read earlier when I was looking at what the scout place was. So we can clear out the hearts around that. We're pretty well off. Parts.
A whole lot of nothing we got here.
They're not gonna find me, he'll be fine. I feel like this wall could use a lot more barbed wire. The entire side is pretty much exposed. Got a blood bloater there. That's a screamer. I don't know if there's many campsites on Drucker, but that's generally where you'll find crossbows. Well, there's a bloater behind him, that's gonna be a little scary. Alright, we were far enough away, that's good. Technically, I can get this bloater to go away if I... No, I guess not, okay. I thought being somewhat close to them caused them to start exploding. I want to head for this shed, but I think those have an okay chance of having a crossbow as well. Gun collector's magazine. Not what we're looking for. For cardio. This barn exists. Could find anything here. Main things we're looking for right now are somewhere to make a food outpost, and somewhere to get a car.
All clear.
Without those two things,
We're done here.
it's going to be difficult. I mean, it'll be difficult regardless. I'm absolutely never going to claim that lethal is easy. Every night of this is 3 hours of just stress. Which is fine, as long as I don't sign up for that. Looks like we can turn this into an outpost. I'd rather have something further away, but pretty much everything further away is going to be covered. Actually, on this cell tower isn't covered. Ooh, gun shop is nice too. Alright, let's scout before we take any outposts. This could go bad. We got past, we're good. Alright, up we go. Now let us see what we can see. An unfinished house. Barn. Campsite, that might be worth checking out.
We could make a solid outpost out of that spot.
A broken rapscallion. The aggros will be started. We can identify how much fuel is in there from here. It's not broken, I don't think. But it has no fuel.
We need more of these?
Is that everything? There's one thing we're missing. Right there. Fruit
Nothing more
salad.
to see here.
Alright. Nice. Oh, there it is. Unfinished house. So... Looks like there's probably a heart. If it wasn't anywhere here. Probably like here-ish. Because it can't be this campsite. We have eyes on the campsite. I didn't really see a better place for food, so we're gonna make that Tartan Mart a food outpost. Or maybe I can go a little bit further down the road and make that a food outpost. I wonder what they found. I don't know anymore. It doesn't show. Because it was in the menu. But hopefully something cool. Okay. That's a lot of bags of chips. Or something. Actually, I don't think those are chips. Aren't they? Those are nuggets. Which means that's a lot of bags of nuggets.
It's not safe here yet.
Don't mind me just stabbing zombie on top of you.
Can't do it.
Alright, 300 influence.
Okay, the work's done and this outpost is ready for use. But as nice as it is, we could spend some time and make it even better. Damn, nada.
This gives me a place to quickly drop stuff off. Unfortunately, not bags. But everything but bags. I'm going to drop the food for now until we're ready to head back up the hill. Strong painkillers is overkill at this point of the game. 9 containers to search in this ammo outpost. That's nice. Or nothing. Nothing's an option too. But surely we can find one gun. Water cooler, that's free selling. Or dismantling, I don't know if we can dismantle those. The point is we can get rid of it, because we don't need it. We already have water. Unfortunately, our kitchen isn't providing any extra morale. Kinda hoped it would.
Nothing moving around.
Luckily, we don't have anyone who's gonna start fights as much as they did before. This crew, at least for now. Oh. Oh, we are definitely arming someone at home with that.
That's pretty heavy.
I think it just makes that flash when you're out of that resource. Is why it looks like it's marked for needed. So I have no ammo. Extra shotgun shells. Is that the only thing we're gonna find here? I won't complain. Shotgun will probably save my life. Oh, there we go. Got a pistol.
No reason to keep searching here.
Some more ammo for said pistol. Ski, but I'm just gonna send this all home. Let's go ahead and carry this ammo up the hill, even though we're not actually using it, so there's no real reason for them to complain. That bloater is concerning.
Damn, that thing's fast.
There's more than one bloater. Well, that could have been bad. But it wasn't.
I don't think I can go much longer without a rest. Here you go.
Repair kit. No gas. That's unfortunate. There is a gas station up the road. If I'm fast enough, I might be able to reach it before it gets dark. This isn't even part of the gas station, I don't think. This is just a free searchable. There we go, one gas can. Didn't even have to loot the gas station. It's not a Trekker, it's a Scorpio or something. Rapscallion. So it's not going to have insane storage, but it's going to have more storage than we have right now. And it's going to have...
I need a breather.
Oh, he stopped.
Shut that thing up.
Fair trade to not die. What are you doing? What did you lock onto him? Come on, regen stamina. Alrighty. Was that a great experience? No, absolutely not. But did we survive a melee barrel encounter? Yep. Could we pull it off while anything else is attacking us? No. A single extra zombie and that entire plan goes down the drain. Is that a horde? No, it's just Screamer standing up there.
I suppose we can do something with this.
Oh, that's it. Nope. We're crouching. I don't want any of that to see me. I don't think this one ever expires, but I think I've said that about it in the past, and it expired. Just gotta find 3 plague samples.
Yo.
Or 2 plague
The
samples,
safest way
actually.
to collect samples is by killing plague zombies.
And considering we're about to go into plague territory.
The territory around a plague heart. Those things basically infect their whole environment. It's nasty as fuck. Or you could just destroy the plague heart itself and get a bunch of samples. That's more dangerous.
Yeah, we're totally gonna destroy your plague heart right now.
Big gun. You don't want to fuck around with this one.
Helping out like this is a good way to make friends.
Let's hope this pays off. We can use allies out here.
Lots of positive people. Well, we're like, friends? Why would we need friends? We need to be everyone out for themselves out here. That's how you survive the zombie apocalypse.
The air feels thick. There's gotta be a plague heart nearby. Probably lots of plague zombies, too.
Oh, I definitely want to search those later. Right now they're in plague territory, it's a lot more imperative that we're sneaking. Because I would rather not have a heart woken up this early. That, and it's the best way to get samples, if we get a stealth kill on them. I think one mistake I was making last time I was playing was I went way too long without building up
Looks
fighting
quiet for
skills
now, but as
by
long as
just
that
doing
plague
some
heart's
general
nearby,
fighting
this place won't ever feel safe.
in a non-plague area. Well, that's not great. But it's better than nothing we have. I think it is in fact one slot more than the car we started with. I thought you saw me.
Ah, the air tastes like blood soup.
No plague territory here. Alright, back to searching the area. Now we can load up bags, though. There's no way that zombie was there. I just drove through there. I mean, maybe it ran over here after I drove through here. Yes, that's a possibility. Unlikely, but it's a possibility. It's fine. Just a small horde outside.
Just made my day.
Alright, I think we're good. Surely they're not gonna come around the side and get me or anything. Didn't even figure out how to get up here, though. I do kind of live here. I forgot about that screamer. That's not good. I mean, he's not going to wake up it hard or anything, but he's going to attract everything to this general area. Our lack of materials is concerning. There doesn't really seem to be much around. I might need to head to the northern scout site. For now, I'm grabbing these two guns and giving them out to some people. I think they're both downstairs. There we go. Oh, there's a feral. I'm not really up for mailing another feral. It's gotten pretty decent. Just started a new run. Haven't died yet. Crap, that scream was looking at me. I couldn't tell which way he was facing, I should have checked. Let's head to the billboard up here and see if we can figure out what's north. I desperately need some materials. Oh, he's definitely looking away. There it is. I was going to say, do I need to mark it? It's a billboard. I should be able to see it. Decent amount in the surrounding area, it looks like. But we should be fine if I just stab him for some extra XP. This one might see me take out that one. Yeah, I think. Oh no, okay, they just casually turn around. They didn't see me. Zombies remaining. Uh-oh, we're getting tired. Luckily, I don't know if anyone's taken injuries yet, because we don't have enough materials to upgrade the med bay to heal injuries.
That's enough for now.
That's all we got, really. I mean, we did search from a cell tower earlier, so that should have had a decent range. No, I see a tent out there. No, don't sprint. Maintain stamina. If we encounter a feral, we're gonna need all the stamina we can. See her foot, or whatever that is. And there's a screamer outside. Other side of the wall, it looks like, maybe. Yeah, other side of the wall. We should be clear. Surely you're not going to see me, right? Oh crap, there's two.
I gotta make sure it's dead.
Oh, I'm gonna go with this decent chance the Screamer is gonna be here soon. No, I guess he didn't care. Okay. I thought for sure that was too loud. Oh, okay. I'll have to make another trip here. Pretty rare that you find more than one bag. Still not enough to do anything with, but better than nothing. Pretty sure we're gonna have to trek into plague territory if we want to find more materials. Right now, I think we only are consuming 2 food a day, right? Yeah, because we have Walker fishing for 2, and our food outpost producing 2. So we can definitely maintain that for a while.
There's nothing left to salvage here. Looks quiet.
Look for obvious feral icon before we travel. I mean, just because we don't see one doesn't mean there isn't a feral, but it's good to know anyways. Oh, he doesn't know. Okay. Now he knows. That's fine. It's usually a very localized event.
What?
So we shouldn't need to worry about that curveball. Good to know it's there, but we don't really need fuel as a resource, at least. Can I get up this? If I can, that's a good shortcut. There we go. Alright, there we go. One material. And I'm going to go ahead and actually I can do that from the community menu.
Huh.
There we go. We'll equip that and we'll switch character. Our one uninjured, uninfected person. Who already has a fairly broken weapon because they also meleeed a feral to death. There's a bit of a life or death scenario, to be fair. It's the water pump station, that might contain materials. I really don't want to go driving at night. Not this early in the game. I can't easily see what's around me. All it takes is 1 or 2 ferals and
those guys are quick.
think ferals are the only zombie where if my guy calls it out, it might actually be close enough to be a threat. Okay, it's definitely that one. I don't see him over there, but there's a feral in that direction. There he is. Nope. If any of those zombies shout, it could alert that feral. And I would rather not deal with it. Just because I can doesn't mean I should. Especially when my can is very, iffy. I wouldn't say meleeing a feral is the best way to kill a feral. Got carts, circuitry. I do have one legacy person that I might call in who is also carrying a lot of parts and circuitry. But that'll happen much later. For now, we're on our own. How many outpost slots do we have? It might be worth it to claim this as a materials outpost. Though we don't have enough influence to do so. There's nothing over here. No, actually the spear oil actually might have some materials in it, surprisingly enough. How often that happens, because I never bother checking. Angle more. That feral could have moved a decent amount by now. It could be closer than we left it. Let's go ahead and clear out this site so that zombies don't spawn in the general area.
Locked.
Alright. This is no longer become worth it.
I need a quick break.
If just the zombies want to follow me and fight, we can do that, but I want to make sure that feral isn't also joining the fight.
That won't work.
I'm going to mark that feral. This is going to actually show me its movement. Okay, yeah, 94 away is pretty safe. It's when they're within 50 is when you want to worry, I'd say. I don't have any, like, the actual stats or anything, but I would assume that within that range, that's when a feral can just detect you. They have a pretty good sense of smell. / sound. Glass?
We're not alone
Not
here.
glass. Okay. And site secure. Nice. So now we don't need to worry about anything spawning in that area. It's helpful to see how much we're walking through here. Here's another thing, materials. We might have to be able to upgrade our med bay with this. Unfortunately, that means it's going to start consuming materials, but it's also going to let us heal injuries. But I might hold off until we actually need it, because for now, no one's injured, really. Someone's kind of injured, but it's like a sliver. I think the regular infirmary can. Passively heals. But I'm not sure if it does plague cure. My plague cure does, or my plague bar still seems a little high. Considering how long it was since I got attacked. In fact, these people are still infected. Why can't you see the actual infection stat in that menu? Like, if you couldn't see the health stat, it'd be a little more reasonable, but you can see the health stat, so why can't I see the infection stat? Let's head down to the water pump station. I didn't want to drive over there at night, but there's not really anything left to cover. This is how I die. I lied, let's search this house. I lied, we're getting out of here. Dang it, don't go into the cloud. Car's just not worth it. I got it stuck. How the heck did you stun me from that far away? Screamers do not have that much range on their stun. Alright. This is why I didn't want to drive at night. I immediately managed to run into a feral. Granted, I could have easily avoided that. I could have just gotten out of the car. But I was trying to experiment with, can I kill a feral with a car? And the answer is no. There's something about the Impaler. I don't know if it's like its speed or something. But something about the Impaler specifically makes the ferals not dodge it nearly as much or something. Could be just that the Impaler guarantees that when the feral collides with the car, they die instead of sort of rushing off the side.
I can't catch my breath.
So I'm glad that plan of run through the house actually worked. I mean, well, I'm sure we could have meleeed the feral. I haven't found another melee weapon yet. And we can't really afford to be repairing these things.
Well, it's not nothing.
Weirdly enough, I'm doing a lot of experimenting with this run. I have a plan that works. I could just do that. But instead I'm sitting here trying to figure out different aspects of it.
Anybody want some nothing? I have plenty.
I'm still gonna get a sledgehammer and bash the hearts. That's still the most cost-effective way of taking out a heart. But I do want to reduce the amount of reliance on materials for certain scenarios, like if a feral is chasing me, I want to be able to have the knowledge of taking out a feral without trying to land 3 crossbow shots. Or how can I lose a feral if I can't otherwise kill a feral? Things like that I want to experiment with.
No more room. No sign of Zeds.
Alright, no car. I wonder where it is. I think it might be getting a little lighter. Unfortunately, special effects don't go away, so there's just a feral by my car. No matter what, we have to deal with that problem. I also need to repair it because all the doors broke, but that's a problem for later. I thought that mailbox was a zombie. Alright. I'll take it. That's gonna be great in the hands of someone who's not me.
No room for that.
Same with that, maybe I can take out the feral with us. We have to. I'd rather not, because every bullet's gonna cause more problems. But maybe those problems won't be. Alright, nice. This has been a very useful room. But yeah, maybe those problems won't be ferals. I thought I heard something. I'm pretty sure I was just hearing my survivor being out of breath. Screamer, Feral, that's it. There's another Feral up there. Yeah, I tracked the Feral that was over here immediately. I think I got too complacent with the having maxed out auto mechanics, but reducing vehicle or increasing vehicle stealth is the better way to state that. And now we don't have that anymore, so I gotta get used to the actual vehicle distance.
We're in the clear. Okay, I'll take it.
Ooh, smoke grenade. Why is everything we find a bladed weapon? Bladed weapons aren't good. Okay, they're not terrible or anything. It's just they're not what I want right now. Bladed weapons are really good in the hands of someone with skill. They're not that good in the hands of an unskilled person. And even then, they're specifically only really good in the hands of someone with the bladed weapon skill. I'm pretty sure I need to upgrade the radio before it lets me install. Yeah. No mod slot still gets upgraded. Well, technically speaking, my car isn't screwed. It's stuck. But I don't need a kit yet. It's missing doors, but it's not about to explode, I don't think. I only hit one zombie from the front. So if I spent a kit on it, that'd all be cosmetic damage. Technically. I mean, doors are technically mechanical damage, but also they're kind of advantageous to not have doors sometimes. I can technically get in the car faster without a door. Alright, here we go. Actually, let's not. Let's, find the guy who holds a pistol, and we're gonna give him this instead. So we'll have one shotgun protecting us and one pistol. Or one rifle. There we go. That should be selected right. Day 2. Alright, my plan is to draw it back here. Assuming it's alone. Or, more accurately, using the aspect that it's a feral and it's going to engage me from further distance than a regular zombie is. We run it back. To the house. And through a combination of that went better than I thought. Through a combination of either my people helping me or slamming the gate in its face. You can't tell me only that zombie heard me. It's a feral. Those things are crazy hyper aware. Yeah, either slam the gate in its face or rely on our people to kill it is the two things we're gonna do here.
Hey, bus face.
I knew you were there. Alright, here we go. Get ready. That wasn't really a slam, but it worked regardless. One dead feral. Technically 3. We've killed 3 ferals so far. Alright, now we can free our car from the situation we put it in. But I had auto aim on for a second there or something. Let's go for the screamer first. I don't want any extra zombies being added to the party. There we go. Alright, this bloater is totally going to cause problems, so here's what we're going to do. We.
Bloater cloud.
Okay, that didn't make any sound. I think me running made more sound. Crap, it screamed. Should have seen that coming. Alright, the area is generally clear. First thing, we'll try to get it out normally. Yeah, no, that's stuck. Unfortunately, this isn't free, it's going to eat some of our fuel. There we go. Well, luckily we have a decent amount of fuel. It seems like despite that zombie shouting, nothing else moved in, so I'm going to go ahead and search this building.
Hooray. We're not alone here.
Oh, we got one sneaky one. There we go, let's search it. What if I found a white noise machine? That'd be crazy. Alright. Well, this run is cursed now. Because so far, every time I have found a white noise machine, bad things have happened. Now, these things have zero correlation in reality. It's just fun to think about. That statistic is more about the fact that I don't ever see white noise machines. This is the second time I've seen a white noise machine. But let's install this. That's plus 10 morale for free. We don't have to do anything for that. Well, except to have power, but guess what? Builder legacy. We did that all for a reason. Also, I thought we got all the containers in here, but apparently I missed one, because this house is still searchable. Oh, this could be something good.
Okay.
Or just parts. Parts are good too, I guess. I mean, parts in greater quantity would be nice, but parts are okay. In any quantity. That's a lot of zombies. We got another feral here. There's definitely no way he's gonna let me drive past. So I'll take this road and hope for the best. There's a railing. And a screamer. And still a railing.
Plague heart, this should clear up.
Wow, that's a railing that goes for a while. There we go. Keep an eye out. Got a horde here. The heart's definitely here. I kinda wanna grab this. If we can. Is that under construction? Oh, that's a regular house. Oh, hey, I found a heart. I don't believe you were there. But I'll kill you anyways. Oh, good. Recovered from fatigue. Is that the, yeah, that looks like this is the only heart here. The small bungalow. Well, it's probably connected to some more. But it's only a heart right here.
We're in the clear for now, but it's not safe with a plague heart this close.
Let's go ahead and search this building. Hopefully get some materials, maybe something else. I don't really know what something else would be, but chemicals are nice. Chemicals are cool. Oh, we got a blunt weapon. Nice, finally. I think the rest of it all is outside or on the roof. Admittedly, I'm not very eager to hop up on the roof.
Alright, this is good.
I got some materials. This probably isn't more materials. Let's stab a zombie. We need some plague samples. Odds are low, but we don't need that many. We just need enough. And we can get some influence, and then maybe we can afford... I'm thinking, instead of upgrading the medic bay, I'm going to play the slightly longer game, and we'll upgrade the radio outpost. That way I can slot in the extra outposts, and maybe we can claim a materials outpost. Because either way, it's going to cost 15. But I can do far more with extra outpost slots than I can just up here in Med Bay right now. That garage searchable? It could be. Or it could be empty. You never know. Well, unless you scout the area. Which is nothing that is going to be a different part of this run. We don't have our survey vehicle, so we do actually need to make sure we scout everything. So that we're not waking up extra hearts. Smoke grenade. We got 2 of those so far. As we saw last time, those aren't free in terms of the ability to kill survivors, but they do make it a lot easier. They make it significantly safer. There we go, I was trying to step over that. Significantly safer. They can still melee you. And I think the actual problem we were having is that the shotgun that we were using was very inaccurate. We were only hitting a few shots per fire. So even though we were shooting them a lot, not much damage was being done. Now I can find something else to go in that slot, I'm sure. Let's search this shed for materials, hopefully. It's empty. Okay, what about the house itself? Looks like it's also empty. Alright, there's a floater right here. He's in the road, though. And laying down. It's fine. That means we can ignore him while we try to get some stealth kills. Boy. Gimme. Dang it. Early samples are such a pain. Also, we may or may not have someone in our legacy pool that has like 200 samples on them. And might also be a skilled pathologist. So we're only low until we call it in. These guys love to turn at the most inopportune time. Is there anything in this shed? I'm getting a little desperate at this point. Doesn't say there's some materials, but we could find something anyways. You never know. Repair kit, better than nothing. Oh, hey, a sledgehammer. Oh, if we raise a powerhouse, we can take out a heart. I'll just keep that in mind. It won't be easy, but it won't be impossible either. We've done it before, we can do it again. One heart at a time.
No room for that.
Portable generator, we don't need that. Alright, I think we should just head home. That is not my car. I was going to run right up to it. I would have realized eventually. Actually, technically I did realize right now. Alright, no screamer. Let's go around this way. It's not very flat, but I'm hoping that we can avoid any screamers by going this way. You know, like that one. Or like the feral coming at me. That's fine, I have a plan. There's a horde in my outpost. It's not a valid path. There was a feral here, he seems to be gone. A bit of extra gas, but we got home. And hopefully avoided trailing anything. No, get out of the car. Not gonna store that in there for an extra slot. Alright. Have you recovered? You have recovered. You are injured, but you have recovered from plague, so we're not recovering from plague right now. That's all I was worried about. Are they below me? There we go. Access inventory. Oh, you already have a gun. I'll take this one anyways. There we go. And switch.
Take over for me, will you?
He's only slightly injured. Oh, I saw a zombie out here. Maybe I lied. Maybe we're gonna make the infirmary now. I think recovering from injuries is gonna be important, but on the other hand, if we do that, then we're gonna start using materials, so maybe the command center is more important. That way I can claim an outpost to negate the material costs. It's all a matter of opinion. It seemed like we didn't have to go very far up this way before we found plague parts, so probably right here. So we're kind of boxed in there. I'm good to check out these two buildings. And head back to that overlook. One headlight, no more, no less. Can I get down here with the car? I don't know if I can get up here with the car, but can I get down here with the car? This is as far as we go. Any closer, we risk entering plague territory and having a screamer wake up a heart while we search.
Really enjoy the peace and quiet while I can. Like they say, fortune favors the bold.
Though technically speaking, one heart awoken, if you have a way of taking out the infestation, is free influence, pretty much. If you have a way of taking them out and you can control where all the infestations are pretty well. Because it only shows you the ones you know of, not every single infestation. You don't want it to spread too far out behind while you're just clearing the frontal ones. I don't know if they even do that, really.
Really enjoy the peace and quiet while I can.
There we go. And that's inventory full. Hope we can find another ambulance or something. Take advantage of what we figured out last time. My son tells me it's still gonna have a problem killing enemies, but it'll have more agility than the white van did. Ooh, a game console. Gains the ability to boost morale significantly, but still, if we have a lounge, that'd be pretty good. It doesn't passively provide it. It is only a thing that we have to spend probably labor on. But hey, one of our guys is providing extra labor. He's somehow capable of doing leisure and actual labor at the same time. Let's head over to our outposts. There's a horde here. But we should be able to ignore them and just head over to our outpost. Where there's 8 zombies in my outpost for some reason. And I think a screamer. Barrel. I heard him. Alright, the ones that are on my outpost are finally leaving now that I'm in the area. which is good because I might be able to use my outpost to take out that barrel if I need to. Same way we did with the base last time, just slam the door in its face. Worst case scenario, we got 17 bullets. I'd rather not, but it's an option. We're probably doing the one right here. That's my guess. Let's go back down to the smaller bag. That's 6 pounds. That's well, actually, it's the difference of 2. Not that big of a deal, but it is the difference to keep it nice and light, maybe. Which helps with maneuvering around things like a feral that might chase us. Screamer, which way is he facing? Away. Okay, that was risky. But we are good.
Hell,
And
it's
clear.
almost boring when it's this quiet.
Can drag the ferals back to my house and have people handle them there. The problem is the first time, well, technically we didn't have any guns, maybe it'll go better now. But the first time we did manage to get one of our characters pretty injured from that. And at least for the moment, we can't heal injuries. I'm desperately looking for some more materials. Or just anything that might help for any of the several
We're done here.
scenarios going on.
Damn, it's locked.
Bad idea.
Shambling corpse to be seen.
Or good idea. I think we eliminate this feral if I'm careful. Is he up there? No, there he is. That's gonna be a problem. These zombies are gonna probably be what alerts them if I try to take them out. Is he coming for me? Hey! Come on. I know you have a pretty decent engagement distance. I'm making sound. I'm making sound. This is getting risky. I gotta run pretty far now. I'm making sound.
Hey!
I'm making sound. Thanks for not jumping the fence, that's fine.
I need a breather. Exhausted.
This time we have more snacks. Not too far away from where I need to be. Alright, that zombie's gonna be a problem. Roll. And shut the door. Everything worked.
I gotta steer clear of these plague zones for a while.
Alright, that's why we don't do that, because that went pretty poorly. And it should be noted that we don't have a way of making a plague here right now. So, we kinda just gotta send this guy home and switch character.
Careful. That screamer can bring out a lot of plague zombies.
Though a lot of what happened because I tried to jump the fence in the middle, which didn't work that one time. Even though generally it seems to auto-crack, but apparently that one time it decided to be like, nah, you just want to jump into the wall. Alright, Walker. No panic shotgun for you. Most because it would cause more problems than it would solve.
I should stay away from that plague bloater.
There's one house left to search up there. We have 2 ferals on this road. Or that would assault me if I drove on this road. Sounds like a fun time, let's go.
I think I just wandered into plague territory.
Not sure why they marked an area so far away from the nearby heart. You were not looking that way. He stepped into the bush and turned around. No, there's probably an animal of some sort. Okay. It's not some creature laughing at me in the distance. That was just like bird sounds or something.
Found something.
Alright. That's acceptable. Being friendly with the curve, all so far.
I don't see a problem with it.
It's just my payback for buying a white noise machine. Not a single plague sample. Throwing knives would be cool. As like an in-between. Well, early on it'd be mostly in-between thing between having a crossbow and... Okay, they're eating. I thought that was coming from behind me. I'm not going for the ones on the ground in there, because there's a decent chance they stand up, and then it'll count for the heart counter if they wake up. I'm being pretty risky right now. Another screamer, and we're done for in terms of the heart waking up. Or even if I fight too many zombies, the heart will wake up, unless it's a stealth kill.
I don't see a problem with that.
Oh, I need 2 samples. I didn't think getting 2 samples would be this hard. Pathology gives a boost to finding samples, but does medicine? Because maybe that's the difference. Normally I start with a medic, and this time I didn't start with a medic. That, or it's just plain bad luck. Aha! A plague sample. 1 plague sample. There it is again. Some animals laughing at me. Oh. I'm a little worried there might be more in this bush. Now, granted, that's kind of what I want, but I'm more worried about not seeing one that's going to detect me. Better not turn. No samples. That's all I stabbed. I panicked for a second. That's a screamer. If he wakes up, the heart. It won't be the end of the world. It'll suck, but it won't be the end of the world. Technically, I could use the farm influence. I just need to be very on top of it, because if a level 3 infestation shows up, that would be very bad. Extremely not convenient. Are you looking away? Yeah, you're looking away. You have a large backpack. Oh, that's pretty far away. I thought it might be just over this hill, but it's just over the next hill. There is no way I'm walking that.
Can't do it.
Nope.
I have to slow down.
Dang, I was hoping that would slow him down. Let's go to the north part.
I'm sure you'll find something useful.
Ammo's nice. Doesn't seem any ferals chasing me, surprisingly enough. I'll just put the fuel in here for now. Well, that's a full tank. Let's head north and check out this heart. See if we can get some stuff out of it. Samples, I mean. Because that one's not slightly alerted. Wait, this is too far north. I'm definitely in plague territory right now. Aha, second sample.
I'm all finished up.
Awesome.
They don't get those. I need more. For me. We need a plague cure, otherwise... If anyone gets blood plague, it's over. There won't be a single thing we'll be able to do. Well, we can put him in a bed, but that's effectively the same outcome, just delaying the inevitable. Feral. Should be able to avoid him. Just one way up ahead there in that crowd. Just disappeared over the hill.
The air is making my eyes burn. Must be a plague heart nearby.
No way. Stabby stab. No sample for me. Alright, not looking good so far. There's not even a scout site around here. I'll just scout these all myself. I don't remember killing that zombie. Is it dead? Looks dead. But I don't remember killing it. But it looks dead. Did I really come all the way up here and kill something? I guess I did. It's getting dark. I don't want to be here in dark. Once it's dark, I no longer have the ability to spot a feral from all the way over there. I mean, I barely have the ability right now, but... Point is, I'd rather not further lose that. For animal it is, sounds a lot like it's just laughing at me. Which, fair enough. I'm sure my predicament is amusing to whatever it is. My inability to find plague samples.
Hey, I suppose it could be worse.
Another reason I've said in the past that it'd be neat if there was more doing base for like survivors and stuff. Another reason that'd be nice is it would give you something to do at night. Because realistically, yeah, people should occasionally have the thought of being like, hey, we shouldn't be going out at night. Maybe you have a bunch of stealthy people, then they can be like, oh yeah, it's a good idea to go out at night. But by default, you should not be going out at night. So they should all be staying home and doing stuff. But if you stay home and do stuff, you're just kind of standing there. Waiting. There we know about the auto repair now. That's probably not the only heart. I'm hitting tired point. Not sure how much longer I can go. Luckily I'm at the end of the session, but I am pushing it. I gotta stop waking up so early. I had like 6 hours of sleep last night. I have no reason to be up that early. It just sort of happened. Three plague samples. Which way is he facing? Towards. I did not see that screamer before. That was close. I almost walked right into him. Alright. Let's head back this way. So we can loot back, get as many kills as we can, get back to the car, head home, and probably call it a night. Gee, I wonder if I'm tired. Duck. Actually, that's bloater. It's probably laying down somewhere or something. Okay, screamer, actually, maybe. I don't think it was girly enough. I think it was a bloater. Yeah, it's probably that bloater. Should also know where my car is. Not walk off without it. Seems like a bad idea. Also, when I can see basically all of this is searched, or not searched, but empty to start with. Which is unfortunate. There's not really much to find, even if we did clear out these hearts. They're not really blocking anything of interest.
This place seems clear for now, but I know that won't last.
I'm heading towards my car. Not a screamer. Getting close here. At about the same speed as the bloater. I think the bloater's going to hit the car before we can start it. No, we're good. We're out of there. I can get up over here. Assuming nothing's following me. Pretty big assumption to make. Should probably check in with these guys. Yeah, that's that screamer I killed way earlier. I'm surprised his body is still there.
You see the deadhead over there?
Hey there.
Alright, Janet.
Bye now.
Good to see you.
Learn about Survivor. You have music. I can't view you until I
I can
learn.
make something that'll cure blood plague if one of us gets infected.
There we go. If only you could make something that cure blood plague for me.
We're happy to share the recipe if you need it.
Thanks.
Like, it'd be really neat if you could buy them off this guy, or if it, off this enclave. The first enclave. I feel like that would make the manic sense.
I have something for you.
Considering they just said that they would
Guards will kill us if we don't kill them first.
make
You
the
bet.
stuff. So into the inventory to buy it would make some sense, I'd say. we're home. Quest turned in. I did that because I was pretty sure it's going to go away if I wait.
Cheer up, everyone. I brought back some good stuff.
Wow, he gave me a bag of fuel. Thanks. I'm assuming he gave me the bag of fuel. I might have found that. But I can't imagine would have picked it up if I did. Alright. I am tired. I need some sleep. I'm gonna get some sleep. And, oh shoot, I have to play Hollow Knight tomorrow morning. I think. Wait. Today wasn't Sunday, was it? Oh. I was supposed to play Hollow Knight this morning. I've done it again. I'll just do a session tomorrow and then a session on Wednesday. Instead of Monday, Tuesday. I'll make up for the Monday one by doing Tuesday, Wednesday. My bad. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Actually, I should bet what next time is. Tomorrow we're going to be playing Hollow Knight and Kingdom Hearts, and the day after that we're going to be playing Hollow Knight and State of Decay again.
Learned how to survive this world. Now we need to learn how to kick its ass.
So, good night, and I will see you next time.